What's up, everybody? Welcome to Knockout Sessions. It's your boys Julio and Milton. As always, hit the like, share, and the subscribe button for all the showcase merch and our social media handles. They're going to be in the description. Para la gente que habla en español, están los subtítulos aquí en la esquina. Gracias por su apoyo. We can get right into it with a big boxing card that just happened.
Yes. Well, big boxing
event. Actually, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
The card is what's coming later.
Yes.
Correct.
Big boxing event that happened. We had the big anticipated rematch between the family feud of the Eubanks and the Benns. We had Chris Eubanks Jr. fight Conor Benn on the rematch.
Did you really fight him? Did you really fight? And I like Chris. I was actually rooting for Chris.
I called that shit.
But this man did say, you know what, this is giving me Bivol better be advised. But in a sense, I can see that. But Eubanks, if you do go for that trilogy, miss the weight again. Don't make weight this time.
Yeah.
Because I think that kind of also played a factor.
That's been the topic of conversation. It's a celebration. Let's toast to the fact that I moved my mama's basement, So that's been the conversation here, that Banks looked a lot different compared to the first fight. Now, to be fair, I do want to say this, right? Well, just to state, so Conor Benn wins by blowout. He literally won almost
swept
every single round, I think, except the first round. And he ended up dropping Chris Eubanks Jr. twice on the last round. So definitely came in, showed a freaking dominance, made a huge statement. But going back to the whole Chris Eubank looking like shit, look, to be fair, I think he was just as bad in the first fight, because if you recall, Chris Eubank won, and he's the one that spent like 2 days in the hospital after that fight because of how drained and dehydrated he was, right? So I personally think that the reason Conor lost the first fight was more due to the fact that he needed an actual fight to get adjusted to the weight, and he didn't get that. Because technically, ever since he got his suspension lifted, his first fight back, I think, was at 150, and then he made the jump up to 160. So I think he just didn't get adjusted. I think this one, even Chris Eubank Jr. after the fight told Conor Benn that he looked huge. I guess because even Conor Benn rehydrated just as big this second fight. So I think overall he just adjusted to the weight, and we saw the signs that Conor had the potential to knock out Chris Eubank. He almost did it in the first fight. So that's why I kind of chose him. I felt like Conor just looked better overall. He just didn't have that little extra to win the fight. This one, though, he was in there. He was boxing. I think overall, too, he had a clearer mind, because I think the first fight was all like, let's just throw hands. And I think that's why the first one was it was a funner fight. This was it was exciting, but this was more like your typical competitive fight. Yeah. The first one was definitely like them both trying to take each other's heads off.
I told you this when we were watching the fight. I think Eubanks specifically got a little taste of I got it done the first time.
He's like trying to coast through this.
I could probably just beat him the second time.
Yeah.
I took his confidence. I'll make weight this time. I think, and you basically kind of glossed on it. I think the Eubanks that we got in the first fight to win over it, I think that was the last bit of juice that he was able to squeeze out.
Yeah.
And now he's just on E. So I think a trilogy would actually go even worse for Eubanks.
Yes.
If they kind of run it. But I think at this point, I think they kind of just like they've settled it. Like, hey,
100%. You saw the aura change immediately once the fight changed, because more than anything, I think Conor earned Eubanks respect, because the big issue here was that Conor cheated, that he had freaking supplements in his body, and I think that was the big just disrespect that Chris felt. Obviously, Conor got hella tested to prove that he wasn't juiced up, and for him to still show he had speed, movement, boxing, and power, you kind of have to still respect it.
This was kind of like Big Brother, kind of like finally understanding. You know what? It's little brother's time.
Yep.
In a weird way, because they in a weird way, the Banks and the Eubanks, or the Benns and the Eubanks, are so connected. It's almost like you're watching two siblings fight.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like because their uncles hate each other.
Yeah.
You know, well, I don't think even the uncles hate each other anymore. So
Nah.
I think this is more like, you know what? Like, let's make some money.
Yeah.
I think my son's better than your son. They're just too. It's basically human cockfighting for them. I think what this does in the long term, I think Eubanks got like his signature when he beat Benn. He goes out on his shield with that, no matter what he does, and whatever division he goes to. I think he personally should go to 168. As far as Benn goes, I think this sets up Benn for a lot more opportunities in the long term.
100%. That's what I was going to allude to Benn's side. But before I pivoted Ben, like you said, because we saw the big man himself out there, Mr. Terrence Crawford. And we both said we probably are going to see Crawford fight probably the winner. But in all fairness, I think at this point, he would probably still choose Eubanks, to be fair, to fight
168.
because he just needs a stay busy fight. And obviously, I'm not saying Chris Eubanks is nobody, right? To just call him a stay busy fight. Because as far as we know, maybe the style just fucks Crawford up and Chris Eubanks still the bigger guy and he ends up fucking losing, right? I don't know. I'm just saying, like, I'm not going to just cut him short. But based on everything that's been said after the fight, it sounds like Conor's not staying at 160. It looks like. Oh, I'm sorry. Am I boring you with the conversation? Motherfucker. But it sounds like Conor's actually looking to move down to welterweight. I just don't know if that's going to be possible.
I think he does 154 at the end of the day.
I think so too. I think he should do like a catch weight, but I don't think he makes it all the way down to 147 again.
154, Conor Benn, Ryan Garcia. Let's do it. Two men who have been scrutinized for failed drug tests. Ben is the UK Ryan
That's
Garcia.
getting which juicer comes out on top.
Does that not selling its own already?
That actually does sound good. Because the conversations that I was hearing was that Ben really would stir up the pot if he could make welterweight because of the big fight that we have this weekend between Haney and freaking Brian Norman Jr., which we'll get to that in a little bit. But like you said, it doesn't matter if he goes welterweight. He has, Haney, Ryan. He even said maybe Mario Barrios, but I don't give a fuck about that because Ryan's technically going to fight Mario. But I think Ben is a perfect mix-up for
154.
154.
Because it's so stacked already. Why not add more to it? Because we know Terrence Crawford's not going to come back. We know Spence is probably going to fight one or two fights at the most in the division and then retire.
Give me Conor versus Spence. That would be a great comeback fight for both.
There you go. Ben versus Spence. And that's actually a good. I don't know who to pick in that fight, if I'm going to be completely honest. Because in sheer respect and talent alone, you would have picked Spence. But then in activity, can also hurt him. So that's a good fight at 154. If he does go to 147, I mean, what? Ben Thurman?
No, Thurman's at 154.
If he loses. Oh, that's right. He did move up. So we would have to do Ben Pacquiao.
I don't think they do that fight, to be honest.
In the UK, imagine how much that would sell.
No, from my understanding, they're going to try to get Ben a stay busy fight to try to make the winner of Haney, Brian Norman Jr. sometime in the summer.
I would love.
That's what I'm hearing.
I know I've been very critical of Ben, and you've known this for years now.
Yes.
He can make me a fan. He can definitely make me a fan.
Oh, you might be a fan of Brian Norman. Again, we'll talk about his fight right now, but this is just as dangerous of a man.
Yeah, but we'll get to it. But yeah, so I think in the short term, Eubanks benefited from this rivalry. In the long term, it's going to be Conor Benn.
100%.
So it wasn't a great fight. I think it's weird because it's one of those fights where it's like, in most cases, a clean sweep is a boring fight. But for whatever reason, I still enjoyed watching it.
No, it was a good competitive fight no matter what, yeah.
So I think they're always going to be linked. I can't wait to see their sons fight each other in 2060.
I'm gonna be 67 years old.
Shit.
You're gonna be a little young buck at 55.
How the fuck did you go from 67 to 55?
Just kind of give you props that I'm old and you're young.
I'm only younger than him by like 2 years. But
It's okay, Julian. Process your process.
I'm processing it.
Just process your process. It's okay. You don't have to talk to her. Leave her alone. I don't know. There we go. He's back. All right. Focus in.
What?
Exactly.
What I was gonna say, you threw me off. I was thinking of something, but it just went away.
I can read your mind, babe. I know what you're thinking. Come on.
I'm currently going through it, y'all. My bad. But now we look to the future, and in the future, I would start with David Benavidez versus Anthony Yarde. But I want to stir the pot a little bit.
Okay. So we're going to start with a huge card this weekend. Sadly, it is in Saudi Arabia. The only reason I say that is because my boy works. So we're going to be stuck in the middle. We're going to be stuck in the middle of the day.
You work Saturday?
Yes.
You work Saturday? What time?
At 3.
Oh, never mind.
I might catch most of the fights, though.
Yeah, but never mind. Y'all got lucky. With the press of a button, we could change a lot of courses around here.
Yeah,
Edgarino. Irvine. But the reason I wanted to kind of stir the pot a little bit is because I want to start from the bottom. Bam Rodriguez is not the co-main in this motherfucker.
Yep, he's the opening card. It's like they wanted to start hard and then like ease your middle and then finish soft.
Why do we have the future face of boxing starting off this?
This is the definition of great talent but low promotion. He's not popular enough in the big community.
We got you, Bam Bam. We're about to put you on.
We are willing to promote you, sir. You can email us at knockoutsessions05@gmail.com if you would like some promotional content, video, marketing. But yes, this is the definition of Bam is already a Hall of Fame career, and he is in the bottom of the card. Like, it
he's
hurts.
not even fighting the right Martinez. It's not even Chocolatito.
Fernando Roman González, pendejo, se llama Chocolatito.
Shit.
I was like, Martinez.
Who was it? Oh, I was thinking Julio Cesar Martinez. Dude, what happened to Julio Martinez?
Well, he started losing.
Well, yeah, I know, but
but he's at 112. He's in the lower weight class.
Right, but like what I'm saying is like what he was so.
Yeah, it was just a trend. That was when the fucking Canelo juicers were all on their high game and they were popular.
I remember when you guys were fans, and by you guys I mean I'm gonna name drop y'all since you two are so close. Andres and Leiva.
What? We shall send you a link of this little clip.
With a picture of all four of us together. But yeah, so back to the topic
of conversation, the celebration. It's toast to the fact that I moved my mama.
You know what? I'm not even gonna bitch about it. I'm glad Bam gets.
You start with the bang. That's what I said.
At some point, Bam is gonna be inevitable, guys, and I think what it takes is for him to be
in this type of card.
In a way,
that too. But when you're in cards like these, because technically Bam always headlines, but he's headlining in smaller events. This is what he needs: big events, big cards, all eyes on the card,
and for a way to showcase when people go to bed at night, be like, dude.
Did you see
the best fucking fighter was Jesse Rodriguez in the entire card?
Exactly.
It wasn't even David Benavidez.
Exactly.
It wasn't Devin Haney. It was that kid, fucking Bam Rodriguez, who looks like Cristian Nodal. Good concert, yo.
Yes, exactly. So, yes, are we upset that he's not on top of Abdullah Mason? 100%.
Which who?
Popularity, but that's a good starter. I love it.
I got Bam by whatever he wants.
Yes, we still are going to choose Bam until the NOA fight. This is where I think we're going to have a disagreement because that becomes a solid 55-45 in favor of Inoue. You got to go with the bigger guy. But then the little Islams come and they defeats. But it's okay. It's okay.
Okay.
Relax.
Okay.
But yeah, so we have Bam opening the card. After that, we have Abdullah Mason versus Sam Nukes. I don't know if you knew, but Abdullah Mason got a lot of popularity after.
He beat
No.
Did he beat somebody big recently?
Yes. No, there was a big drama that happened between him.
Oh yes, it was the backstage brawl.
Yes.
Yes, with Keyshawn Davis. Yes.
Which I'm a little mad at Keyshawn because he retired apparently, but whatever.
Keyline. That's his new name. Because he's soft. Keyline Davis.
So there's still, Abdullah Mason shows talent, but obviously he's not proven. But this is a good card and a good show out.
This is a good piss break.
Yes.
I'm just going to say it like it is, y'all. I'm sorry.
It's going to be a good time to show out. All eyes are going to be on him again. Just kind of like this is Bam and Abdullah's opportunity to show some major talent, make a statement, and get popularity after this.
Of the two, Bam's the guy.
Yes, 100%.
And the reason I say I'm not trying to be like a glazer. I just need y'all to start looking into Bam Rodriguez because I don't want in the future for y'all to be like, damn, where did this guy come from? Like, who knew about it? Bitch, we knew about him.
Hola.
All right. So, yeah, Abdullah Mason. I don't really have anything to add to that if I'm going to be completely honest. That's probably the fight where I'm going to take a shit. No.
You're so disrespectful. But now we get to a major clash here, which is our co-main event.
He's got a lot of faith in Brian Norman Jr.
You're a Haney fan? I love that.
I'm not rooting for Haney. I just don't think Brian's not the one.
Okay. This is where we talk about. Young Bucks go under the radar.
Maybe I get lucky and I and he loses.
Homie is not popular, but obviously he's got talent and he's got some crazy power. So this is only gonna go one or two ways. We're gonna see a Shakur Haney where he's running around, trying not to get hit, or Haney's gonna try to box him and it's gonna happen what happened with Ryan.
He's gonna get fucking dropped.
I don't know. That's what makes this fight interesting.
Who wins at 147 if it would have happened? Boots or Norman?
I can't go against Boots. He's still more proven.
Okay.
You know, I still think Boots and Haney show a more interesting fight because I've seen what Haney can do. Mm-hmm. No matter what, Haney has a solid fucking resume. You don't have to like the guy. You don't like his style. You don't like the way he talks.
Dresses.
But I'm telling you, Haney is the definition of the type of fighter that you like. He called out everyone all the time, every time.
I understand that.
Okay.
I've never hated Devin's mindset. I just hate his mouth.
Wow. Pause.
You know, and it's not even just his mouth; it's his mouthpiece of a father.
Yeah. I mean, it's your typical fucking father-son duos.
I feel like that's
because you became a Teofimo fan. I saw you switch up. I know you like him.
Hey, if the monkey can get the banana, like he said.
Well, exactly, son. You're a little zesty after that one.
So, who wins in your opinion?
Can you stop fucking yawning?
I said Devin Haney, and it made me fucking yawn. I'm sorry.
Stop being disrespectful
to Haney.
To the people who are willing to watch you.
The people hate Haney too.
No, they don't. There's a lot of Haney fans out here.
Put on the comment section, fuck Haney. Or Brock Haney.
Look, I think this is a solid 55-45. I have to edge the bigger guy. Mm-hmm. Haney did not look good against freaking what's his name? Jose. His last fight. Ramirez, yes.
But what I'm trying to understand is you're choosing Norman?
By a slight edge, yes.
There you have it, folks. Haney by decision.
Wow. I'm going to come back to this clip. Remember me. This is closer than people are willing to talk about.
Okay, we'll see.
Okay, thank you, Julian.
I wouldn't mind being wrong this time. I'm not going to lie to you.
Okay.
So, and
And then we got the big dough.
The stay busy fight of David Benavidez' career. Anthony Yarde.
This is either gonna be Yarde showing that he was that prospect that everyone was hyping, or
I was gonna say here. Let me. I know probably 1% of y'all, of the 6 of y'all, know who Anthony Yarde is. Anthony Yarde is a power fucking puncher in this division.
yes,
Like he was right underneath Arthur Beterbiev in terms of devastation knockout.
mm-hmm.
So this isn't some random that we're throwing at David Benavidez out here.
And he went toe to toe with freaking Beterbiev. Like if you saw that fight, Beterbiev had everything he could handle on that.
Yep. And that it took Beterbiev's power to overcome Yarde's power.
Mm-hmm.
David Benavidez doesn't have Arthur Beterbiev power.
So this is gonna be all volume.
So Benavidez is gonna have to show that he can fucking put in some combos in there.
100%.
And has a chin.
Yep.
Because he might eat 1 or 2 shots that's probably gonna rock him good.
Yep. 100%.
And if David Benavidez does get the job done and he finishes Yarde, it's time.
Yeah, because now he would be part of the 3 champs.
The 3-headed monsters.
That freaking defeated Yarde, which has only been Benavidez if he does it, Beterbiev, and Kovalev. Yep.
Which, R.I.P. Kovalev. You're not dead, but you've been gone for so long.
Yeah, he retired. He was old.
He hasn't officially returned.
He might as well be.
For David Benavidez, what this means is just like we said earlier, stay busy, look good, nice showing. This is your fight. Hopefully you get Bivol or Beterbiev. It looks like your better chance as of right now is probably going to be Beterbiev.
Yes.
Because it seems like Bivol's just going to get caught up elsewhere.
But regardless, because again, Benavidez got a lot of heat from his first fight at light heavyweight
against Vostok.
So he has a lot to freaking show out. To make
also another better. Vostok and Yarde are both former Beterbiev opponents.
So obviously
they're setting it up.
They're setting it up.
And the fact that Beterbiev steamrolled Vostok, had a tough time, but he steamrolled him. He had a tough time with Yarde, but eventually found a way to beat him.
Yep.
David, you did not live up to the Arthur performance in this one against Vostok. You now have a chance to maybe outdo Beterbiev against Yarde. You have less than 11 rounds to do so.
Yep.
If you still struggle in this fight, when it comes down to Benavidez versus Beterbiev, maybe age saves your ass, but outside of that, you got to favor Beterbiev against you at that point.
100%. Because even if you don't go against Beterbiev,
I think even old man Beterbiev still gives him a fucking fight.
Yeah, because I was going to say, regardless, I mean, Bivol showed that he's the dude also. So no matter if you get old man Beterbiev, you still got a young buck in Bivol.
About the same age.
Which motherfucker hasn't had any major wars. Like his biggest war was Beterbiev. Besides that, motherfucker was coasting through light heavyweight. That's why he was getting so much shit, because he was so boring. He didn't become exciting until he beat Canelo and Beterbiev twice.
Yeah. And then he had his fight with Zurdo.
And his fight with Zurdo too.
Dominated him. Just made him look silly in there.
Silly goose you.
So this if you're a boxing fan, we kind of just told y'all how it is. They're setting the blueprint. They're elevating Benavidez to that Beterbiev stage.
No matter what, in a weird way, Beterbiev is Benavidez is gonna get everything he's asked for, so he needs to show out. Every opportunity that he did not get at 168, they're gonna throw him to the dogs now, and it's now time to show out. Because if you show out, boy, you have every right to say, "I did everything that Canelo didn't," and because he's already talking shit that Canelo was just scared of him. Fine, just prove it at this 175. Do you? And no matter what, you have the people behind you already.
Because if you don't get it done, that man opening your fucking card is the one that's going to be the face of boxing. Now, granted, maybe both of y'all can be the co-faces of boxing like Tyson and Chavez were, but it's okay. I like David Benavidez, so I like him in this fight, so I think I'll get him, but it's going to be one of those things. I'm going to put Benavidez by decision.
That's a safe bet. I'll go by knockout.
Ooh, Oh, so you think this is the one that set up Better Be It, huh? Okay. See, that's a big time fight, and I don't know how I feel about that fight yet. So those are our picks. That's our preview for the big card on Saturday. Like we said, it's in Saudi Arabia, so it's going to be in the morning. So if you're out here on this side, 11 a.m. our time, I believe. So was there anything else that we had to also over?
No. That's it.
Yes, there is one more topic. How could we?
Oh, look at that. 11 a.m. Easter. Arizona people is going to start at 9 at our time.
Yeah.
Stop being disrespectful.
I just said yeah.
God, stop yawning.
I was yeah. But because we forgot one more topic
of conversation.
And it's actually one that you like.
A celebration. This tells
Jake Paul versus Anthony Joshua is signed, sealed, and delivered. It is no longer Jake Paul versus Gervonta Tank Davis. Anthony Joshua, congratulations, sir, on cashing in your retirement check. Thank you for signing your contract agreement for the script. Thank you for what you've done for boxing. And thank you for going out on your shield like this against a former YouTube sensation in a Disney Star channel. A star in Jake Paul. Thank you.
I want to say, and I quote, my respects, Julian wrote when the fight was announced. My respects. I don't know why he's acting this way.
What did I say after that?
He showed respect to the big dog himself for taking the fight.
What did I say after that?
He said, as long as there's no script. But no matter what, this is a real sanctioned fight. There is no script. Joshua has the right to knock him the fuck out.
Hey, Tony, I'll give you an extra $5 million if you
That's crazy because fucking Joshua made over $100 million in his fucking career. So you don't need five. You don't need $5 million.
So you think this is fucking legit?
He's probably gonna make another $50 million in this fucking fight.
So you think this is legit?
Yes.
Anthony Joshua's gonna go in there with the intent to fucking kill.
Yes.
He fucking better because I'm gonna tell you this right now. If Jake Paul wins, I'm not even mad at Jake Paul. I don't give a fuck if Jake Paul wins. Anthony Joshua retires after this fight if he loses.
Yeah, he does.
I don't want to see him.
You don't come out and knock out Ngannou. It'll get knocked out by fucking Jake Paul.
Like, come on, bro. Like, I don't even want to see Joshua Fury no more.
Well, that was literally the reason why he took the fight, because he wants Fury next year.
Yeah, but if he loses, I don't want to see it.
Yeah,
you're done. You go model somewhere or go fucking become a porn star or something with your 2-inch cock. I don't want to see it no more. I'm closing the tab on every fighter from now on that fights Jake Paul. If you're a legitimate threat, like an Anthony Joshua, like a Chavez Jr. was supposed to be, if you lose, I am not mad at Jake Paul. At that point, you retire because you lost to Jake Paul. Every single fucking legit fighter, it can be Alex fucking Pereira, and if he loses to Jake Paul, retire. You are done. Because every fighter that signs that contract against Jake Paul, it is Jake Paul versus career at that point. Fair enough?
I'm glad it was my rant, not yours, but yes, fair enough.
I'm sorry, I'm tired of it. Like, it could be Canelo versus Jake Paul. And if Canelo loses, retire. You're done. I don't want to see you anymore. We're closing the tab on you.
I agree. Well, I think that's all, folks.
Sorry. I think I let out all my feng shui on there. All right. But that's all we got for you guys today. If you haven't already, like I said in the beginning of the video, hit the like, share, and subscribe button. Social media in the description. Showcase merchandise in the description. Para la gente que los está siguiendo con los subtítulos, gracias por su apoyo. We're going to be back for our reaction to the David Benavidez, Bam Rodriguez card. Sorry, guys. I'm just a big Bam fan.
And the UFC Fight Night.
And the UFC Fight Night. If you haven't checked out our UFC video yet, I highly suggest you do. So until the next time, y'all, peace.